Cameron Kenry in the flesh, looking very happy when he sees his mama. Also, hypnotized by anything with the screen. So he's going to be sitting in with me for a little bit. Hello, Tiffany. Tonight is what we call a foregone conclusion. Whenever I do a re-scoop, odds are the same result is gonna happen, especially with the flavor that I love. In the case of this flavor tonight, I loved it. It was actually my favorite ice cream all of last year, beating Ben & Jerry's Salted Caramel Brownie Ale by a very, very narrow margin. But it was definitely one of my favorites, and it will not surprise me. And I guess, is it cheating, guys? Will it be cheating if I name it one of this year's best ice creams? I don't think so. That's a loophole that I'm going to exploit because it's been a kind of a light year in terms of great ice creams. There's been a lot of stop making him laugh. There's been a lot of good ice creams, but not a lot of exceptional classic ice creams. So I'm going to talk to some people. Brooke Lyon says this is one of the kings. I agree, one of Salt and Straw's best flavors ever. I'm hoping this pint is just as good as the last pint I had. Trey says, made another live stream. Hello. Tiffany says it's not mass produced. Correct, it is not mass produced. It is hand scooped, and that's why it's bomb. Snack Gains, good evening. And there it is. So, if you guys don't know what this is, it's a sweet potato ice cream. Bye-bye. It's a sweet potato ice cream with a honeyed marshmallow swirl and candied pecans. Now, I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite Thanksgiving foods is sweet potato casserole. And many ice cream companies have tried to make sweet potato flavors. Jenny's has tried it. I guess Comfy Cow has a flavor too, but none of them can capture the decadence of a good sweet potato casserole. You know, the brown sugar, the crusted brown sugar on top, the candied pecans, the marshmallow topping. But this flavor does it. So no more beating around the bush. I'm going to start eating this thing, and you guys can talk to me, ask me questions. We can talk Thanksgiving food. You can also, if you're interested in Salt and Straw's flavors this month, I can give you recommendations because many of these ice creams this month sound fucking weird. I get it. Turkey sounds weird. Salted caramel turkey sounds weird. Mashed potatoes and gravy sounds weird. The stuffing flavor, even to some people, would sound weird. But trust me, each flavor is unique but edible and delicious. Some, like this one, are downright amazing. So, oh God. First spoonful, the candied pecans. Honestly, guys, if there was no swirl in here, if it was just a sweet potato ice cream with this heavy brown sugar flavored candied pecans, I'd be happy, honestly. Jordan says that honeyed marshmallow swirl is a trademark of theirs. You know what's funny? I don't think last year it was honeyed. I think they used it in the Rocky Road this year and decided to use it in this one too. Snack Gain says, "Wow, mashed potato, really?" Yes, mashed potato, really. I can't make this shit up. And believe it or not, that's one of their more conservative flavors when it comes to the weird stuff. Austin checking in. Hello, Eric. How are you? Well, once I start eating this, I'm going to be fantastic. Oh, here we go, guys. It's lit. It's lit. Are you ready? Oh, Lord have mercy. That is that marshmallow swirl. Oh, it's so lit. I know I'm like 2 spoonfuls in, guys, but I can't tell you enough. This is the perfect representation of sweet potato casserole in ice cream form. Wait till you guys see this swirl. Oh, shit. Check this out. Woo! Woo! That is sexy right there. It is nice. That's how a swirl should look, guys. I'm actually going to try to avoid it. Mmm. It's legit. Here we go. You guys ready? Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. Check that shit out. I'm not lying. That's marshmallow, guys. Marshmallow. This kind of flavor, you eat a pint of it, you're going to need a nap afterwards. For real. It is. There's a lot of sugar. There's a lot of sugar, and it's so good. Benjamin Smith says, I was on the fence about this month's pints, but that shot sold it for me. Yeah, dude. This one, the turkey caramel one, and the pumpkin pie one, which I'll talk about in a little bit, are all worthy. I was a little let down by the pumpkin, but it's probably because I ate it after this one. I mean, it's like legit marshmallow fluff. Look at that.
It's so good.
Uh-huh. Kelsey's tasting it for the first time in the kitchen. She didn't have it last year, so.
I'm losing my shit.
What?
I'm losing my shit. There's so much marshmallow.
Yeah, it's one of the best flavors ever.
So cinnamony.
Yeah, there's a lot of cinnamon, a lot of brown sugar, and a lot of marshmallow. Oh. But I do a good job of not overloading it, because obviously it's still a sweet potato casserole flavor. It's not a marshmallow flavor, but it's in there. It is in there. And they use, obviously, guys, salt and straw doesn't fuck around. They use real sweet potato, brown sugar, pecans, maple syrup, butter, of course, cinnamon, milk, cane sugar. It's all real shit. Hashtag all natural. But this is just a fantastic flavor. I was a little worried it wouldn't live up to my expectations because I only had one pint of it last year. I thought maybe I got a great pint, but this is the shit. Oh, God, it's so good. Are you just scooping out the marshmallow or are you trying to... Let's see what we got here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, focus, you bitch. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Tiffany asks, Senatopia versus sweet potato casserole. You know, I gotta go with Senatopia. I have to go with Senatopia. As much as I love this flavor, and as much as I love sweet potato casserole, Senatopia is probably top 3 greatest ice creams I've ever had in my life. Like, it's fucking... I'm so mad at myself for not ordering more than one pint. But maybe Salt and Straw will bring it back. But this is my second favorite Salt and Straw flavor of all time, behind Senatopia. Oddly enough, Senatopia's 2016's reigning ice cream of the year. I doubt anybody's going to dethrone it. And this was 2015's ice cream of the year for me. So Salt and Straw, even though they get weird sometimes, a little bit too hipster, they know how to make fantastic ice cream. We going back to Rocky Road?
Yeah. I
Oh, I just got some pure marshmallow at the bottom, but there's some like brown sugar, cinnamon residue. I just want this pint to go on forever. Forever. Oh. All right. Short and sweet here. Same thing as last year. This is a 10 out of 10. A classic ice cream from Salt and Straw. And this is one of those months that I tell people, if you're going to order Salt and Straw ever, this is one of the months you need to do it. You should have done it with Cinetopia. I told you guys to do it that month. But this month, I can vouch for this. If you don't think that this is at least a 9, if not a classic 10 out of 10 ice cream, then I can't fucking talk to you. Because it's exceptional. It just blows my mind. It's awesome. Cassidy asked Ample Hills versus Salt and Straw. Their business models are completely different. Their styles of ice cream are completely different. I would say that Ample Hills is more consistent in terms of their solid to above average to great flavors because they're different. They always have this. So their base lineup, Ample Hill's base lineup, their regular flavors are better than Salt and Straw's base flavors. However, Salt and Straw's monthly flavors, you're almost always going to have one great flavor. Sometimes, like last month, you're going to have multiple, or no, 2 months ago, multiple great flavors. It's hard to compare them. They're the two best ice cream companies in the game. So I waver. I really do. It's hard for me. Have you tried Ample Hill's election flavors? Worth it. Trey, I have not. The reason being is, and this is one of the reasons why I get mad at Ample Hills, is that they tend to release like 1 or 2 specialty flavors at a time, and they only let you order them. Like, you can only order the election pack. I can't mix and match. That's bullshit. Like, let me order. I don't want the Trump flavor. I just want the Hillary flavor, and I want some pints of the Munchies. You know? I think it's bullshit. They don't let you get some kind of split there. I would love if they came out with that s'mores flavor. I'd do the s'mores, and I'd probably order the Hillary flavor because it sounds a lot better than the Trump flavor. Tiffany says mix-ins, bases. The bases are I'd say Salt and Straw's bases are better than Ample Hills. It really depends on what you want. Ample Hills is a lot more like Ben and Jerry's, where there's some tend to be more basic flavors. They play to your childhood sense of more the child. What the fuck am I trying to say right now? They're more basic. They're simpler flavors. Okay, Ample Hills is higher end. I mean, Salt and Straw is higher end. They try more things. They're definitely a lot more creative than Ample Hills is. Sometimes to a fault. But I would definitely eat the Hillary flavor long before I had the Trump flavor. And just because I don't like orange and ice cream with chocolate or whatever the fuck, I forget what it is. But I just remember reading the description and not liking it. So, but Ample Hills, yeah, I wish they would come out with like either keep the flavors in the store longer or let you mix and match. Because it's not cheap for me to order that. I mean, I like spending money on ice cream, but when you drop $110, $115, let me pick what I want to pick. It's horse shit. God damn it. But yeah, like this is one of those months. If you are not fucking with Salt and Straw, you need to be. And I would not put. Honestly, I'll probably order Salt and Straw again this month. Lindsay says sweet potato casserole doesn't really sound good, but I'd sure try. What? Have you ever had sweet potato casserole? Because that sounds like something somebody who's never had sweet potato casserole would say. Sweet potato casserole is probably my favorite Thanksgiving food. I honestly, I probably like it more than pumpkin and pecan pie, which is saying a lot, a lot. Jesse says, "I love the channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you." Oh, Lindsay, as Lindsay means as ice cream. Well, if there's one thing you should know about Salt and Straw is that they can turn anything, and I do mean anything, into a good ice cream. Luke Jones asked top 3 Ample Hills flavors of 2015. God damn, dude, really? Like, I can't. My memory's not that good. I do know this. I really liked the Super Bowl flavors. I enjoy the Super Bowl flavors a lot. I think what was it? There's a chess pie flavor that was really good. Something like that. But it's been a while. It's hard for me to say. But they're not in the shop anymore. I could eat the munchies over and over again. Noah asks, Little G's versus Ample Hills. That's a good one. I would say that Little G's does a couple flavors that Ample Hills does better than Ample Hills, but Ample Hills still has the edge there. Little G's a great up-and-coming company, but I can't give her the edge just yet. She has to hang around a little bit longer before I can give her that kind of praise. Like, it's great stuff, but I don't know if it's got the if she can keep pumping out the flavors, then we'll talk. Trey says, so if I was to choose between Salt and Straw or Little G this month, which one? Well, since you're making me pick, I'm going to pick Salt and Straw. Here's the reason. Next month, you can still get Little G's flavors. This month is the only time you're able to get the sweet potato casserole flavor. So that's the problem with Salt and Straw. Don't sleep, because it's a month-to-month thing. The limited edition flavors come out every month, and then they're gone, usually. So, it's hard to say. Tiffany says, why do you think that Salt and Straw makes their best flavors as limited editions? I feel that it's all about variety for Salt and Straw. Because of them doing that, they can create more, and like I said, be more creative and put more of their ideas out there. And keep in mind too, they were opened up as shops first, so they're catering towards the people who walk up to their shops and get things. And if I had a Salt and Straw in my town, I'd want the same kind of format, because I'd have the choice to go back a couple times, get a flavor one month, and then go back and have a whole new slate. I really wish they would switch up their base lineup, though. I think it's a little tired. But these are 30-day limited editions. Maybe 90 days would be better. I don't think so. I think that you would lose that 60 days where you could create 2 more sets of 5 ice creams. The thing I like most about Salt and Straw is the thing that I dislike the most. I love variety. I love trying something new every month. I'm also impatient. But I also hate the fact that some of these classic flavors are gone forever. I'm hoping they do like a vote like they did last year, where they bring back certain flavors from the dead. Or was that this year? That was this year, this spring. And they're going to do it hopefully next year, and we get to see Sanitopia come back from the dead. If there's any justice in this world, that's what will come back. Did I reorder Essence of Ghost? Tiffany asked. Fuck no. I ordered 5 pints of Candy Copia. The Halloween flavors are pretty weak, honestly, outside of the Great Candy Copia. There was no Bugs flavor this year, though. I liked the Bugs flavor last year, believe it or not. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, last year they had an ice cream with candied insects. Yes, bugs in the ice cream, and I liked it. It was good. So they're a little wacky. I don't like the flour stuff or the fermentation flavors or anything like that, but I like the basic shit. I wish Comfy Cow would put some of their flavors back on Goldbelly. They're really screwing the pooch on that one. It's a good thing that I'm starting to find more stuff, because my stock was getting pretty low as far as reviews. What about next month flavors from Salt and Straw? Tiffany asks. What was December? I remember not being too enthused with December. So, Lindsay Griffith asks, are Ample Hills expensive? Yep. Any ice cream you order online is going to be expensive. Luke Jones says, do you recommend any grocery store available sweet potato pie or casserole flavors? I would, but there are none. Nobody has the balls. Nobody has the balls to make different things. So, unfortunately for us, we have to spend the big bucks, or I do, because it's one of my favorite things. It's like a pecan pie ice cream. You know, I love pecan pie. Love it. Yeah, sorry, Luke. I wish I had better news for you, but it's hard. Bourbon pecan pie was last year's salt and straw. Was it? I remember being disappointed with their pecan pie flavor, so that sounds familiar. Tiffany asks, what do you recommend on Gold Belly for other foods? I don't have that much experience, but if you like brownies, the killer brownies are awesome. I haven't ordered any savory stuff from there yet. I might though. I always want to order pizza just to see how it comes in. Maybe I'll order a pecan pie. Yeah, exactly. What is the best pizza in New York? That's hard to say. You can basically throw a rock and hit a good pizza place. It's awesome. It's awesome.
That one random place.
Yeah, Kelsey and I were walking through Red Hook, Brooklyn, and we stopped in this place we didn't even research on Yelp, and it was some of the best pizza I'd ever had. It's cheap too. It's like $6 for 3 slices or something. $4, something like that. But I expected it to be like $20. Also, we saw Michael Shannon. He was dressed like a true celebrity. General Zod. D Wood asks, I know Blue Bunny isn't bringing Holadoodle Cookie back, but any word on seasonal flavors from Bluebell? Well, we are getting a couple seasonals from Blue Bunny. We are not getting a Holadoodle, but we're getting a hot cocoa flavor, some cherry chocolate flavor, and terrific cheesecake. So we got that. I do love terrific cheesecake. Bluebell, I don't have any inside information to tell you guys this, but I have a sneaking suspicion that we will not be getting any seasonals this year from Bluebell, unfortunately. If they were coming out, they would have come out by now. I really doubt that they were holding out until this month or next. But I want to be wrong. I desperately want to be wrong, and I want gingerbread cookie to fly up. The good news is that since I have an in with Little G's ice creams, I have a big influence on what flavors get made. And when Grace from Little G asked me what holiday flavors that she'd want to see, of course, my suggestions were all pie and cookie related. I really think that for November, November's all about pie. So pecan pie, pumpkin pie, stuff like that. And then Christmas time's all about cookies, right? So I suggested a gingerbread cookie, a sugar cookie flavor, and a snickerdoodle cookie flavor. I'm not going to spoil which ones are being made, but it's going to be awesome. Cassidy says you should try the triple cookie dough live. I would, but it's all gone. So, is it all gone? Triple cookie? Did we finish triple cookie dough?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's long dead. Maybe on the re-up, I'll give it a review. Luke Jones asks, favorite winter seasonal ice cream flavors: chocolate peppermint man and snickerdoodle, but nobody ever makes snickerdoodle ice cream. Will you review 1 pint a day if you bump up the cardio? Nope. I've done that before, but I'd rather not, just because I gained some weight from Atlanta, and then we have trips in January and March. Plus, there's not enough ice cream for me to do that. Trey, thanks for joining us. Have a good one. Cullen says that I missed the review. Shit. Yeah, you missed it. It was a 10 out of 10. It was the shit, as usual. Amazing. Tiffany asked about Kelsey's favorite salt and straw. Sanatopia's #1, for sure. She also really likes that Rocky Road, and she was losing her mind over the sweet potato casserole. So
I had to put it away.
she had to put it away. Normally she does like little bites here and there, but she had to put it away.
I like half the pint.
Because she was going to eat the whole thing in one sitting. And that never happens. It's really good.
Unless I'm pregnant.
Yeah, unless she's pregnant, it's all good. She hasn't had enough. She hasn't really had enough salt straw. She liked Candy Copia. I don't think she has the top 6. It's just, uh, yeah, a lot of the flavors are too weird for her.
Mm-hmm.
I only eat them for the reviews. It's a lot more fun when they're fucking wacky. But I don't even know what I'm gonna review next week. I have some Working Cow. She's definitely more of an Ample Hills person.
But Little G's is life.
Oh, Little G's is her favorite ice cream company though. She's obsessed with Little G's. She's a crackhead for it.
Mm-hmm.
She can't wait until I order more.
Like Cornet.
I'm probably just gonna. Hopefully, I get the re-up soon. You know. She likes chocolate stuff, and I like peanut butter stuff. Her favorite Little G's flavors are just like mine. Um, Triple cookie dough, chocolate milk and cookies, coffee toffee caramel, hot chocolate, and vanilla fudge brownie would be her top 5, which are pretty much my top 5, except I put Snack Attack in there instead of hot chocolate. But hot chocolate's the shit.
I didn't try Snack Attack though.
Yeah, she didn't try Snack Attack. Next time around. I also ate confetti cake before she got a chance to try it.
Yeah, like a real dick.
I thought about doing a tag team review before. We have to get the same flavor. We should have done it tonight. She's losing her shit over there, sweet potato casserole. Maybe with the next round of Little G's, I'll have Grace send me 2 of everything. That way we can team up. But yeah, I know I talk a lot about Little G's. Sorry guys, but it's fucking great. And Ben & Jerry's sucks a dick lately. So what am I supposed to do? You know, they mail it in. There's not a lot to choose from. Have you previously tried the Hershey's Candy Cane Chocolate Bar? Funny you should ask that. It's sitting in my candy stash right now. I have so much Minter stuff coming. It's gonna be crazy. Like there's just so much. I'm just trying to get rid of the pumpkin shit that I haven't got yet. I have like 2 kinds of M&Ms, another Hershey's Kiss I found today. I don't know, a bunch of like that Hershey's candy bar. A bunch of things. Everybody wants us to do a tag team review, so we're gonna have to get to the same flavor, babe. Little G's, hopefully.
Well, they want to see me look jacked and style on.
Yeah, they want to see your bicep vein. All right, Chloe, you demanded it. We will do a tag team review at some point when we have 2 of the same pint. She doesn't like to finish pints though. She likes to skip. She's all about getting little spoonfuls here. I'm all about eating that 1 pint. Day to day though, I need that variety. But yeah, my ice cream stash is getting pretty thin. I did a lot of spring cleaning, and for some reason, there's not a lot of new releases dropping around here. So I'm hoping Jenny's already let me down with their Christmas stuff. So I'm hoping that we get some new stuff. D Wood asks, I know you talked about in the past. What's your take on Haagen-Dazs peppermint bark? I don't like it as much as Talenti's, but it's decent. There's a really great dude. If you guys have a Winn-Dixie, I know this is a long shot, but Winn-Dixie has a brand called Prestige, and they have a dark chocolate mint flavor that has pieces of peppermint bark in it. It is so good. I've actually thought about reviewing it on here, but I've resisted doing it I've hesitated because a lot of people don't have Winn-Dixie, and I'm afraid they wouldn't be able to get it. I don't want to tease them. You know, I always try to review things that everybody else can get for the most part. So, but if I got to choose a peppermint bark flavor, I'm going with Talenti. Even though Talenti's not that great. What? Do you have a special way to store your snack foods to prevent them from getting stale after you open them? Yeah, I put them in the fridge. That's the secret, dude.
And then your wife throws them away.
Then Kelsey throws them away after like 3 months. What should I review drunk? That's a question for you guys. That's my question. Dan Baz says, you know if Perry's is coming out with any holiday flavors? They always do. So yeah, I know gingerbread cookie and pumpkin pie are out. Just keep your eyes peeled. The gingerbread cookie flavor is good. It's very heavy on the ginger though. So, you know. Do you still put food in the fridge because of the Florida ants? Yeah, you can't trust those motherfuckers. They'll come out of nowhere, especially when it rains. But yeah, I'm gonna do a drunk review on Saturday night. I might just do some chips because I got chips.
Chips.
Chips are delicious. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna review next week, guys. It's slim pickings. I'm hoping I find some things this weekend. No live. I will not do a live. Okay. Yeah, Saturday night review will be. Yeah, of course. Ooh, John with a late question before I pop out. Finally took the leap and ordered Ample Hills 5-pack. Ooey gooey and munchies is out of control. Yup. Would you say Salt and Straw is top of your list for other brands to order online that are worth it? Yes. I only recommend very few select brands. Salt and Straw, Ample Hills, and now Little G's would be my number 3, replacing McConnell's, because McConnell's has really slacked in terms of the new flavors, and their shipping is outrageous. Preston says different ciders, pumpkin ales, or seasonal liqueurs. I will do the seasonal liqueurs. The other two, I can't fuck with beer, man. But I do love liqueur because I'm a girly man. Tiffany, can you review Oddfellows or Van Leeuwen? If you can make that shit happen, tell me. But they don't ship. Those fuckers. I wish. I love Big Gay ice cream, though, too. Luke, thank you for watching my fun size reviews. They're stupid, but they do the job. And people get butthurt over them, so it must be effective. It never ceases to amaze me how upset people will get over reviews of a protein bar. You know, like, yeah, I love Big Gay ice cream. So yeah, I can't give you guys any previews for next week, but I'm gonna wrap this one up and check the gram to see if I find some new stuff. Odds are I'm gonna have to scramble for some things, maybe order some new things. Who knows? But thank you guys for joining. I will see you on Instagram, and if you have any suggestions for reviews or anything like that, just hit me up. See you.